Hello, my name is Gracie Agnew. I am one of our sales representatives here at the Chatham Marketing Firm. I want to first start off by thanking you so very much for taking the time to sit down with me today and discuss the marketing plan that myself and my team have put together for you all at the Rose and Shingle Creek. I want to jump right in by first just giving you a brief introduction of who we are at the Chatham Marketing Firm. We are a state-of-the-art marketing firm that specializes in digital marketing and social media operations. What that means for you all at the Rose and Shingle Creek is that we specialize in exactly the needs in the areas that you are looking to get some extra help in, and that is digital marketing and social media. We have 7 agents who are dually social media certified as well as digital marketing specialists, myself included. So I can truly tell you that you have the best of the best working on your side. Now I want to jump right into this marketing plan by first talking with you about some of the goals we know that you all are looking to address and that we are looking to address through this plan. One of those first goals is to increase your online bookings. We understand that right now through marketing research that only 30% of your bookings are online. The rest are going through telephone or in-person bookings at your front desk. That really slows your front desk staff down and it prevents them from being able to help other guests. So we really want to get that number of online bookings or percentage of online bookings much higher. The second goal we have for this marketing plan is to increase your social media presence as well as making your presence more impactful, making sure that you have the engagement and that your social media means something to the people who are following it. They're not just scrolling through and going right past your post. Right now, with the marketing research that we did, we have found that engagement is down 50% over the last year. Stories are more effective than posts, so you always want to follow up with stories, and those are just some brief data that we have found that led us to this goal. Our third and final goal for you all through this marketing plan is influence. We want to make sure you all have an influence in your community, that your hotel means something to the people of Orlando, the people of Kissimmee, and even the people of Florida or the greater United States. We want to make sure that the Rose and Shingle Creek means something within its community. Now that we have some goals, let's talk about how we want to meet those goals. I have 3 stages of this plan. They don't necessarily go in order, but it's 3 stages that are grouped together by their relevance, so they kind of go together. The first part of our marketing plan, or the first section, is media. This is going to play a huge part because you all are asking us to consult on digital marketing services. So the first part of this media section is going to be to host a media day. We would have 5 social media influencers to come in and to blog and vlog about the Rose and Shingle Creek and all of the amenities that you guys now have to offer because you're newly renovated. We have 3 social media influencers already on the lineup. The first being Rick's Flicks, who has 2 million subscribers on YouTube. He has a huge influence over the Disney and Universal crowd and can really play into how close you all are to the parks. The second YouTuber we have lined up is All Ears TV. They are an all-around big company, but they'll be sending 1 representative, and they have a huge pull in that Disney industry, which is a great market for you all being located right in Central Florida. The third YouTuber we already have lined up is Tim Tracker. Tim Tracker not only has a huge pull in the amusement park industry, he also has a huge pull in vacation destinations. So our goal with him is for him to come in, talk about your amenities, talk about how great everything is at your hotel, and how people could have a staycation right there at the Rose and Shingle Creek. They could feel like they never even have to leave the resort because of all of the great amenities, the infinity pool, the golf course, the world-class dining, all of it. Staycation right at your resort. The goal of this is to expand your exposure as a hotel. We want other people who have never heard about you, never even thought about coming to your hotel, to hear about you through these people. Because they are going to be the ones that tell them, hey, you need to stay here. Are you going to amusement parks? Stay at the Rose and Shingle. Do you want a staycation? Stay there. You want to go to beaches? Rose and Shingle is your hotel. So with those influencers, they are going to help to expose your hotel to help us gain those repeat customers. The next stage is going to be through website renovation. This is so incredibly important. Right now, your website's a little choppy. We want to make it fluent, and we want to make sure that it conveys this new and luxurious vibe that you all are going for with your new renovations. Lastly, we want to focus on social media. We want some influencers to take over every maybe month or 2 months. So they come onto the resort and they have, they're on our Instagram page and our Facebook and our Twitter and our TikTok. And they are telling people how great our resort is and why they should want to stay there. This is going to generate that need to be a repeat customer. So our media day is going to have influencers generate customers, and that social media takeover is going to generate a repeat business because they're going to be like, oh my goodness, I love that pool, or I really love that golf course, and that's going to make them want to come back. We also want to work on consistency once again through social media, and I do have a few examples of those I would like to show you. So right here, we have just tweaked your current website operations. As you can see, you get a really luxurious vibe from the beginning. You see that it's newly renovated. You see that it's right in the middle of town, and there are so many opportunities. The website is incredibly functional, and as you can see, it's very simple to work through, which makes it incredibly user-friendly, which can also increase online bookings. In terms of social media, as you can see here, once again, just some tweaks. There is consistency throughout this entire page. You can see they have the gold tones, everything. I'm not saying that this is going to be your exact luxurious vibe, but what I am saying is it can really help be a starting point. Now moving on. I understand you guys, you've already opened or reopened from your renovations, but because of COVID, you never got the chance to do a big grand reopening and put yourself out there to your community. Well, we want to change that as part of this marketing plan. The grand reopening is going to be a safe, socially distanced event that's going to take time over the time period of May. So it's going to be a 1-month event, and it's going to allow us to offer perks such as a 10% booking discount when you book online, discounts on spa services, as well as extra in-room amenities. This can be small things like you put down an extra discount for 10% off golf, or if your husband books a golf package, wife gets a free spa day. Something like that, just to offer some extra in-room amenities. The goals of this grand reopening is to, once again, we're going to expose the hotel to the community to generate repeat business. That is a huge part of this marketing plan, going to be to expose the hotel. Now that we've talked about how we're going to expose the hotel, we have to then maintain our market presence. First, once again, through social media. We have to remain consistent. We have to post pretty often, have those influencers take over, do all of these things to ensure that we're showing up on their feed and they're remembering why they love your hotel. Next thing is going to be customer satisfaction. This is so important in your field. We have to make sure that anytime a customer addresses a concern, even if it's as simple as they didn't get their towels fast enough, we address the concern and we make sure the customer is completely satisfied. In terms of on a marketing standpoint, this is going to come through surveys at the end of every stay, as well as, once again, that adequate customer care. So making sure your team is trained to handle those situations when a customer comes up and they're upset. Lastly, I want to talk with you guys about the marketing metrics that we have set for this specific plan. First, we would like to see a 50% increase in online bookings within that first year. Right now, we're at 30%. We would like that to go to 70% because that is going to cut down on the stress of your front desk staff. Next, we'd like to see increased customer satisfaction. The way we're going to measure that is we have customer surveys from the last 2 years. We want to take some metrics, some important metrics from those surveys, such as the rating they gave you, the rating they gave your cleaning staff, and additional comments, and compare that to the ratings after that first year. Lastly, we want to see 30% of customers rebooking within a year. So if they came, they stayed with us, 30% are going to rebook within a year. This is a really important metric because that's a huge part of this marketing plan, is to expose to the community and then bring people right back in. These marketing metrics are for the course of 1 year. After the first year, we'll sit down with the marketing team, see where our metrics are, and make new metrics for the next following year to see if maybe we over or under compensated, and go from there. That is all that I have for you guys. If you have any more questions for me, please do not hesitate to reach out. I am always available via email or text message. Either way, all of my information is on this slide. I am going to email all of this over to you, as well as the tweaked website ideas and social media consistency campaign. And if you will, just look that over. If you have any questions, like I said, feel free to email me. Otherwise, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and thank you again for your time.